Well, I mean, we made a lot of mistakes. I thought we played with a lot of heart, which is good. We just, we made too many mistakes to win a game like that today.
The 4 errors, major concern going forward, or did you flush this one?
Well, I mean, for today, it didn't help us. And there's some plays that weren't errors that didn't get made. Made it really tough on Singer early on. He didn't have his best fastball today, and we prolonged that inning and probably cost him an inning too. So there's a lot more that goes into it than just the errors that are on the board.
On the other side with Fraley, I know he has had a tough start to the season, but to see him.
Oh, it was so good to see. That was so good to see. I mean, on a lot of levels, but you take a 2-run lead going into the 9th. That timing was about as good as it gets.
Gunn's been so great. It's jump on a couple early there.
Yeah, he's so good about working ahead, and he just left 2. And the first one, okay, and the second one just too much to the plate.
What's your message to a guy like that when he comes off the field, having given up the 2?
I don't normally have messages for guys when that doesn't work. They know when they're supposed to pitch, and they know we have their back. I don't need to be giving them pep talks. That's just the way it is.
What are you seeing from Ellie in the field?
He didn't make some plays today. I think every play's different. Like there was one, the little liner that, it was just a weird play. Then he had a backhand that didn't stay in his glove. Again, we talked about flushing it, yeah, but you go back and try to, so that you don't want it to happen again. So try to learn from it, then move on.
You also have to be careful, or I don't know if you say anything about, like you were just talking about, to Ellie about making sure what happens in the field doesn't carry over to the plate.
I really don't believe it does. This kid's into the game all 9 innings. When he's not hitting, he's rooting for whoever's hitting. He cares. All right, guys.
How are you trying to attack those first 2 hitters there?
Get them out. The Raleigh pitch probably wasn't a terrible pitch. I think it was the wrong pitch. Me and Trevi just talked about it. Hats off to him, man. He had a heck of a series. He's on fire right now. I feel like we probably should have just went to spam and splitter right there. He's kind of been on all the fastballs. Even when I got him out night 1, he was on it. He had some good swings. We were trying to speed him up one more time up and in after he was out in front of the breaking ball early in the at bat. And he kept it fair, man. I mean, it wasn't a terrible pitch, wasn't a good enough pitch. Just not good enough. Beat me today.
Lack of a reliever.
Yeah.
Before, how do you get past it?
I mean, I didn't pitch terrible. That's not what anybody wants to hear right now. We lost the game. I blew the game. So that part stinks. But you have to stay big picture on these things and understand. Like, I faced 5 hitters. I threw 13 pitches, had two strikeouts. Like, most of the time, that line leads to we win the game. And so you just got to lean on that. It's not easy to right now. We didn't play a clean game by any means. But the guys did a good enough job to give me a chance to win the game for us, and I didn't come through. So that part is going to weigh heavy on me for a little bit. But once I shower, I go back to being dad and a teammate and a friend, and show back up tomorrow ready to do it again.
Emilio, is part of the big picture also that you guys had a 4-2 homestand?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, yes, that's true, but nobody wants to hear that right now. We just blew a game that we should have won. So we're aware of that. Obviously, it's easy to say those things because they're true. But if you're a Reds fan and you're at today's game, you realize, like, we should have won this game. So 4-2 is great. We should be 5-1. So.
That's good.
Right. Yeah, thanks, guys.